What do we do now? Give me an objective.
So, go left. See that rock that I just found?
What about it?
It's a nice rock, eh?
You're a fucking idiot. Going into the Digimon World series, I was a blank slate. I knew jack shit about these, digital men. All the games they appeared in, all the little Tamagotchi things. I think I played with one once until the fucking thing shit itself and I lost interest. I did watch that one season of the show, Digital Frontier, where they spirit evolved into the Digimon and it was super fucking cool, but that's about it. Honestly, I had no interest in playing the Digimon World games until I started streaming with my mate Casp. And then this happened.
Maybe you should do a video on this. Everybody who in the chat wants to see Liam do a video on this. People would watch a Digimon video if you made it, Liam.
So here we are. When I initially played Digimon World 1, I hated it. It looked ugly. The protagonist was wearing yellow. My Digimon shit everywhere. The Digimon battled on its own, and the only contribution I could make was shouting at it to do whatever the fuck it wants. I just didn't get it, I guess. Then I played the remake, Digimon World Redigitize. And while I enjoyed it more than the original Digimon World, it was still very similar. I was still getting bottlenecked from adventuring because I had to take care of my stupid Charmander wannabe. However, when my Agumon digivolved for the first time, I felt a tinge of joy because he turned out to be a badass. In Digimon World 1, I got the Grayscale Mon, and it was boring and it shit everywhere. But this guy was awesome! Then we played Digimon World Next Order, the third kind of remake of Digimon World. This time on the PS4. Immediately the game pulls you in with a kick-ass cutscene with this exciting Japanese music. And then the guy from the original game pops up for a brief second and he's attractive now instead of looking dumpy. And then we're fighting! With two kick-ass Digimon! This was a brilliant decision on the developer's part. It immediately shows you your potential and gives you a goal to strive towards. It was here that I realized completely how much fun this series could be. You then fuse your two Digimon and they become super fucking buff and it is so hype. Then they die and that sucks. But now I want to get my Digimon back to that level. I actually give a shit about them because I know what they can be. I know that sounds fucked up, but like, if you knew your kid was going to grow up to be this dickhead, you'd be like, nah, buggers to that. So I started adventuring and I was loving the game. It was around this point before my first Digivolution that I realized my problem with the previous games. They weren't Pokemon games. See, knowing nothing about Digimon, really, my only point of comparison was Pokemon. I mean, there's some similar looking Mons. They both have Mon in the name, and I've always heard that Digimon is a ripoff of Pokemon. So of course I was expecting a very Pokemon-esque 3D RPG. And when I didn't get that, I was disappointed. Not being a Pokemon game was the biggest hurdle I had to overcome to fully enjoy the Digimon World experience. And it literally took 2 remakes for me to fully enjoy it. But I have to say, I honestly think I prefer Digimon World Next Order to the current gen Pokemon games. And it comes down to the evolutions. With Pokemon, when you see a Pokemon, you have a vague idea of what its evolution will be. So it's not a massive surprise when you see a Charmander evolve into a Charmeleon. But with Digimon, for me, it was literally a surprise every time. I was pumping my fists and cheering every time a Digivolution happened because it was so exciting to see what I'd get next. Here's my evolution lines for my first 2 Digimon. My first Mon, who I named Yeastymon, started as a Uramon, the sheep blob, which turned into Tanemon and then, disappointingly, into this flowered freak of nature, Auroramon, which somehow evolved into Yukamon, which is a palette swap, but it's way cooler because it's purple. And then, out of fucking nowhere, my Yukamon evolved into the monstrosity that is Mega Kabuterimon, in parentheses, blue. The second Mon, lovingly named Devitomon, started life as a Giarimon, then a Gigimon, and then some fucking cogs. What the fuck?
Oh, it's a Solomon.
Oh, that sucks! Oh. But then the cogs pulled through and became Meramon, the Human Torch, who then powered the fuck up and became Super Saiyan Blue Meramon.
Fucking called it.
Oh,
Blue
fuck
Meramon.
yeah! That's That's so sick! What is
Yeah,
happening?
Blue Flame's hotter. Let's do this.
Digivolving is honestly the best part of the game, and it was fantastic to have lost to Garudamon with my weaker Digimon, only to power up to Team Blue levels and take him on again and claim a victory. This isn't all to say that I don't love Pokemon. I do! I played the shit out of almost all of the Pokemon games around, except for Diamond and Pearl. I didn't like the guy's design. A beret and a scarf? Are you fucking kidding me? As if he's gonna catch anything when he's too busy eating cheese and drinking wine in the fucking countryside. Now, I've been sucking this game's dick pretty hard, and I don't think you could blame me. But let me wipe this dry jizz off my face for just a moment. The game is not without its flaws, and the biggest one I encountered was something that is the very core of the Digimon franchise. The care system. It's a very interesting feature, but having to constantly feed my Digimon and make sure it has somewhere to shit and being constantly there to wipe its ass became super tedious early on. Twice! My Mega Kabuterimon dropped a turd on the floor whilst we were training because he was too big for me to see that he needed to take a shit. And while training is kinda fun, I'm sure the novelty is gonna wear off fast for me with my new pair of Digimon. Also, having a Digimon grow to a point and then die, forcing you to have to grind to get back up to the point you were at before you can continue, makes me want to just have sex with a wall out of frustration. That being said, I don't really know how to improve on these things. I've talked at length with Casp about it, but the thing is, it's a core element, tracing all the way back to the original Tamagotchi devices. I don't know, just because you've always done it in a certain way, doesn't mean you should continue to do so, but then something can be said about tradition. The thing is, I don't fucking know what to do with it. I just know that I'm not the hugest fan of it. All that being said, I'm very excited to continue this game. I've only played about 5 hours of it so far. Hey, maybe I'll evolve a fucking... I don't actually know any Digimon. I don't know why I committed to this bit. Anyway, Digimon World, next order. Go play it. Or don't. I'm not your dad. I mean, I could be if your mum returned my calls. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Now here's the part where I shill myself out to you guys. The footage that you're watching is actually from a stream that my friend Casp and I are doing, so check out the Twitch at www.twitchtv/dumbdickies. And if you want to see another video that I've done, check out Legacy of Goku, a video on why it's a shit game. There's some more anime for you. Who would win in a fight? Agumon or Super Saiyan Blue Goku? My money's on Goku.